I have been bragging on Facebook that I can do the crochet along for the crochet crowd and yarn inspirations square in 8 minutes. So I'm going to do that. Okay? Go. I really like the way they join this square with the half double crochet and the chain one, because it meets in the middle instead of having to slip over to your next space to continue. My grandmother did a bunch of granny square afghans for her grandchildren. Even after she was blind, she still did afghans for her grandchildren that were born and her great-grandchildren. But she always slip-stitched over to the next space. So I wonder if she wouldn't have liked this. I did make one change, though, on that join, and I'll show you when I get there. So I started this video at 33 seconds, so I'm hoping to be done by 8:33. There's 4 sets of 3 double crochets on the first round. And then you chain 1 and half double crochet to finish instead of chaining 3 and slip stitching like normal granny squares. Chain 3. Chain 1. You're looking at the back side of the work, unfortunately, because I'm sitting in my car. Why am I sitting in my car? Because my house is a mess and because I'm waiting for my kids to get out of school. I came to volunteer, but I was done volunteering at 2, and they don't get out till 3. So I always have an hour to kill, and I don't want to drive all the way home. So I usually sit and crochet, and I thought this time I'd see if my bragging was correct, and I can do this in 8 minutes. And luckily, the parking lot is pretty empty, so nobody can see me in here talking to myself. Okay, so I made a mistake. Can you see that? I chained 1 right there instead of 3. I'm going to see if I can fit in there anyway without going back. Yep, that look right. Into round 2. Chain 1, half double crochet. Start round 3. Someone asked me the other day how come I can crochet fast, and it's just simply because I've been doing it for a very long time. Since I was in high school, I think. Even before that, I think I did a little bit of it. But then when I was a senior in high school and a freshman in college, I really started crocheting more, and I made one of my boyfriends an afghan that was huge, and it was like all double crochets back and forth, back and forth. His mother said, "Boy, she must really like you." And I did. I didn't marry him, though. Nowadays, it's so easy to learn crochet from just the internet. I taught myself to crochet from pamphlets and stuff, and then I taught myself to knit from an old knitting book. But now you can just go online and log in. I know there's a lot of stuff out there, but I've been thinking about doing knitting and crocheting classes myself on YouTube just for fun, starting with the very basics and teaching people how to read patterns, because some people can crochet and they know a lot of stitches, but they don't know how to read a pattern, which I think being able to read patterns really opens up the world. So I'm coming up on the end of round 3, and the pattern calls for you to chain 1 and half double crochet and then slip stitch back so that it doesn't meet in the middle, but it meets at the end. You know, it meets before the corner. But I figured out I think it's just as easy, and it works exactly the same to just double crochet right here. Can you see what I'm doing? Right there, just double crochet. And then you're where you would be if you had done the regular join and then slip stitched back. You end up at the beginning of that corner. I'm not sure why it matters where this round ends, but Mikey says that it's going to matter, so. Okay, I think I'm gonna make it. I start at 33 seconds and I'm at 5:23, so I'm almost to 5 minutes now. If I don't goof up anymore. I do like the feel of the Caron yarn, but it does tend to split on me more than some other yarns, so I don't know why that is. I do like the colors though. Instead of going with the colors that they showed in kits for this, I spent hours and hours trying to pick out my colors. And really late at night one night I clicked on the baby colors and ended up getting all baby colors for this. This I thought would be a lighter kind of peachy orange, and it is, but it's more vivid than I thought. It's more, to me, more like a salmon. Oh, okay. We're at 6 minutes. Come on, Deb, quit talking. Usually I just sit and watch TV. Watch a lot of bizarre foods, which my husband thinks is gross, but I find it fascinating. I was watching Doc Martin for a while, but then I thought it got kind of gross, so I quit watching it. I will sit and watch people crochet on YouTube videos, even if it's not something I want to make either. Oh, and there's a YouTuber called RR Cherry Pie that is very fun to watch for me. She just never talks, she or he, never talks, never says anything, just opens packages of toy food or food toys or food that you make into erasers. And she never talks, she just does them, and it's very fun and soothing to watch for some weird reason. Okay, we're at 7:31. So just over 7 minutes. I have about 3 more to do. Woohoo! Thanks for watching.